All right, so today we're tackling something huge. We're talking about summer hunger right here in South Dakota. And believe it or not, we're also going to look at a solution that is so simple, so powerful, you might not even believe it's real. But trust me, it is.
And this quote, this really gets to the heart of it. You know, the picture we have in our heads of what hunger looks like, it's usually wrong. It's so much quieter, often totally invisible, hiding just beneath the surface of everyday life. I mean, sometimes it looks like a missed paycheck. That's it. One thing goes wrong and a family's whole budget just implodes.
Or maybe it's this, a broken down car. Suddenly, the problem isn't just about getting the car fixed. It becomes about what you have to give up to get it fixed. And that leads to these just impossible choices. Do I pay the rent, or do I buy groceries? Do we keep the lights on, or do we eat this week? And this isn't some hypothetical. For thousands and thousands of families, this is reality. Okay, so let's talk about the sheer scale of this. What does hidden hunger actually look like in South Dakota? The numbers, they might shock you. We're talking about 113,750 people. This is not a small problem on the fringes. That's a huge number of our neighbors who are food insecure, which is just a way of saying they don't know for sure where their next meal is coming from. And here's the part that really gets you. 1 in every 5 of them is a child. These are kids who have absolutely no say in their family's finances, but they are the ones who feel it the hardest. So what does that look like in dollars? Well, it's a gap of $75.6 million. That's how much money families in South Dakota are short every single year just to put food on the table. It's a massive, massive hole that no single family can ever hope to fill on their own. And it adds up so fast. The average meal costs about $3.51. You can see how that $75 million gap is built, right? It's built one meal at a time. And for a family that's just trying to hang on, that price tag is a wall they hit every single day. Now, this problem isn't always the same level of bad. It has its ups and downs. And for kids, the absolute worst time, the biggest crisis, hits when you least expect it. Summer. And here's why. Think about it. During the school year, you've got these incredible meal programs. They're a total lifeline for so many kids, giving them reliable food every single day. But then school lets out for the summer and poof, that entire safety net just disappears. But hunger doesn't go on summer break. So yeah, the problem is huge. It feels pretty overwhelming, right? But now, I want to switch gears. Let's talk about the solution. Because there's a local organization called Bravery Basket that came up with something amazing. But that raises the question, doesn't it? How in the world do you even begin to solve a $75.6 million problem? I mean, where do you start? It feels impossible. You start with this, 40 cents. No, that's not a typo, 40 cents. That's the almost unbelievable cost to give a hungry kid a good, nutritious meal. This one little number, it changes everything. So the first thing you're probably asking is, how? How is that even possible? Well, let's pull back the curtain and see exactly how this program works. First off, they keep it simple and smart. They focus on 2 types of meals that kids actually love to eat. We're talking a deluxe mac and cheese that's been boosted with plant-based protein, so it's not just empty carbs, and a really nice apple cinnamon oatmeal. Good, comforting food. And the way they've designed these meals is just genius. They're shelf-stable, which means no refrigeration needed, super easy to prepare so an older kid can even make it themselves, plus they're actually nutritious. All of this makes them absolutely perfect for getting out to families through summer programs. Okay, so we see how it works on a practical level, but now let's talk about the impact, our collective impact, because this is where a simple 40-cent meal turns into a full-blown movement. And the math? Well, the math is just so simple and powerful. Look at this. $40, what you might spend on dinner out, feeds 100 kids. $400, that feeds 1,000. And 4,000, 10,000 children. It just scales up so incredibly well. It's a straight line from a donation right to a kid's meal. So let's just recap why this works so well. The meals are designed specifically for children. The whole model is built to scale up. It's all about community. Community volunteers packing the food and that food going right back out to serve the community. And the best part, the impact is immediate. It happens right now. And that brings us to maybe the most important takeaway of all.
hunger. It's not some faraway problem you see on TV. It's happening right here, right in our own backyards. These are our neighbors.
So I just want to leave you with this one last thought. A question, really. What does it take to change a child's entire summer? After seeing the huge scale of the problem and the almost unbelievable simplicity of the solution, the answer is, well, it's a lot smaller than you think. Sometimes it's just 40 cents.